We all know that big tech is biased against conservatives, but the problem we're facing now is that this same bias is now leaching its way into the AI systems these big tech companies are actually creating. And what we're going to see today is Senator Blackburn actually bringing up one of the worst possible examples you could imagine of this bias in the AI systems. So before we begin, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe on this video so we can break through the algorithms. Here we go.
We're trying to protect people in the virtual space. There are rules in the physical space, but not in the virtual space, but money hungry. That is what you all are. Your valuation is built on eyeballs, and you come in here and want to soft talk this, it is infuriating. It is absolutely infuriating. Mr. Erickson, I want to come to you, please, sir. I appreciate what you had to say about AI resources and about being proud. Mr. Erickson, I'm talking with you, sir, and wanting to be a trustworthy company. But let's talk about Gemma. And I want to bring up the issue of Robbie Starbuck, who lives near me in Tennessee. He's a conservative leader. I don't know if you're familiar with Mr. Starbuck.
I'm familiar with who he is. Yes, Senator.
Okay, thank you. Because I'm going to put some things up that Gemma did. Gemma, and the way you're training these LLM models is not something you should be proud of, and it doesn't embody trust, because Gemma created an entire falsehood around Mr. Starbuck, saying he had been accused of child rape. Totally false. Totally false. So then we asked Gemma if Senator Blackburn had publicly defended Robbie Starbuck. And it goes on to say that I publicly and actively defended Robbie Starbuck. Now, here are the prompts that are there, and here's the response. It made up articles, and I'll be able to hand you this poster so you can see this in detail. But this is insulting, that you are so biased against conservatives that you would create this entire story around Robbie Starbucks with links to stories, and this entire story around me. Totally false. All of it is false. So why don't you tell me how you are scraping data and training these LLMs that they would come up with not a 1 degree, but a 2 degree complete falsehood?
Senator, thank you for letting me clarify. The way we train our LLMs is to train on publicly available information.
It's not publicly available, sir, because it is fake news. Gemma made it up. So what are you feeding in on the training that would allow such a, I mean, this is just wild. It's fiction.
So, Senator, it's well known that LLMs will hallucinate. It's a known issue.
You need to shut it down.
And we do work.
It's on a bad drug, and the bad drug is your inputs.
Thank you, Senator. We do work at Google very hard to mitigate those hallucinations.
Obviously not hard enough. So how are you going to clean this up?
Senator, again, we are working to mitigate those kind of hallucinations on LLMs. Gemma is our open source AI model. I'm not familiar with the examples. I will take your word for it. Thank you for providing those.
You're going to be able to take the word for it because we're going to deliver these examples to you. Mr. Potts, I want to come back to you.
Yes, Senator.
Listening to your testimony, I find it so curious that when your mistakes, you say mistakes happen, but your mistakes always happen against conservatives. So what's the rationale for that?
Senator, thank you for that question. If I may just go back.
You don't need to thank me for the question. Just give me the answer.
Understood. If I may go back, I just wanted to, respectfully disagree with your thought that we are attempting to hurt children or hurt kids as you put it, for
You made a
monetary gain.
playground for
Senator, we work tirelessly with
groomers,
law
for
enforcement
predators.
to remove that type of content from our
85%
platform.
of the kids that meet a drug dealer meet them online, Mr. Potts.
Senator,
You all need to take this seriously, and you're not, because you're money hungry. I yield back my time.
Senator Blackburn was bringing the heat in that hearing, okay, because she's referencing this story about Robbie Starbuck and how Google basically made up a whole bunch of stuff and went 2 or 3 layers deep in order to falsify this information, okay? So let's delve into that story first, and then what she said is going to make a heck of a lot more sense. So over here you can see that, yes, Robbie Starbuck, conservative activist, is out there suing Google because their AI went completely rogue, okay? And down here you can see that, yeah, conservative activist Robbie Starbuck has taken up arms against Google and is suing the tech giant for defamation after its AI tools allegedly linked him to false accusations of assault, child and financial exploitation. All right. So really, really bad stuff. But the problem, of course, is it was all completely fabricated, made up. And they even went 2 or 3 layers deep in order to justify this garbage. And down here, you can see that, yes, their AI didn't just lie. It lied so meticulously and elaborately. It would create fake therapy records, fake police reports, fake court records. It would have full details on the allegations in first person from the, sort of point of view of the quote victims. And then it would impersonate major media outlets, create a fake link to their website and a fake headline so the person would then believe it. All right. So completely fake stuff. We're talking fake websites, fake links, fake stories, fake reports, fake testimony. Right? They went hardcore on this. Now, why in the world would the AI do all of this? Oh, it's because of the bias built into the system by their leftist creators. But of course, you have over here the representative from Google, Erickson, saying that, oh, AI, it just hallucinates. And we all know that it hallucinates, and we're trying to stop it. Well, how about you set up some better guidelines, some better parameters? How about you base things on truth and say, hey, rule number 1 is that you can't make crap up, because that's exactly what happened here. Okay. And of course, Marsha Blackburn took it one step further, right? Did Blackburn actually defend Robbie Starbuck? And it makes up a whole bunch more stuff. Okay. This garbage is actually happening, and Congress really needs to rein this in. People are not taking the threat AI poses seriously. All right. The amount of video coming out, you can have anybody saying anything at any time, and it's looking more and more realistic. And now is the time to tamp this down. And honestly, I'm not a huge government interventionist, but this is something that's like, you know what? If you make something that is an AI image, there has to be a watermark legally. And if you don't put that up there as the creator of an AI image or video, etc., then you are the one who will be held personally responsible for defamation, etc. Okay, this is stuff that has to happen because the guardrails are completely gone in these scenarios. And I'm not even sure that these leftist tech companies even care about fixing it, because it honestly reflects their opinions of us, of the right, of the conservatives in this nation. So why in the world would they want to fix a problem that they don't really view as a problem? Other than the fact that, of course, it's going to open them up to massive lawsuits. And I hope that Robbie Starbuck wins and sues the pants off of Google and makes himself a billionaire in the process. So thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, and say hi to your mom for me. Do you like t-shirts? Of course you do. And now you can support the channel by buying an Angry Teacher t-shirt designed by me, Angry Teacher. So if you like America, if you like freedom, if you like liberty, then go ahead and click the link in the description, where all designs, of course, are 100% mother approved. So enjoy yourself and find something you like today.